Chinwendo, you didn't sound good over the phone. What is it?
There is nothing to sound good about over the phone. Nothing.
What's the problem?
Mad. He refused to eat the food.
I don't understand. I mean, he refused how? You didn't cook it well, it didn't smell nice, you didn't add mango, you didn't add salt, like it was not...
He refused to eat the poison.
That means he still has fears about you.
It's very obvious, my dear. Upon all the pretense I put up, you need to see me confessing love to this guy. Told him I've forgiven him yet.
Okay, fine. Did he say anything when he was leaving? Did he drop any lines before he left?
No, he threatened to deal with me. What's an on bomb? On
Baby girl, at this point, you really have to be steps ahead of him. Because you come out that you and I know he's a very dangerous guy. My dear, if you don't act fast to outsmart him, he may puncture your chances of a better life, which is already staring at you in the face.
But I know Okomado more than you do. So you don't have to warn me about him. I know him and I know that he is evil.
And like this. Okay, how do you want me to be? Okay, fine. So, how do you want to follow him up? Since you know him more than I do.
Mirabel, stop now. You know the master planner I be.
But you know him more than I do now.
Oh, yeah, plan it. Plan.
Well, since we've decided to kill him, I suggest we set some bad boys on him. That's another way of silencing him permanently. Or do you have another plan?
Bad boys. Mirabel. Do you know bad boys?
Are you asking me? We know bad boys. If I know bad boys, you're my friend, you know bad boys. Why are you asking that question?
Okay. Calm down now. Oh yeah, set the bad boys on him.
Of course I know a lot of bad boys.
Okay.
But it will cost you real money.
Why are you talking about money here? Do it now. King will pay.
Very well then. Wait, Toby. You don't have to panic since you have the money. Don't worry. Once I contact them, I'll get back to you, okay? Let me go on. Lest I forget. I mean, you have to be security conscious. Yes, because the way you leave your doors unlocked is so wrong, my dear. Considering the fact that this guy is always coming here and there.
My dear, forget that one. That's how I grew up. In my father's house, we leave the door open. And that's how that idiot is always able to come into this house.
Chinwendu, you are no longer living in your father's house. You are now living alone in the house where the king of Akama is the man in charge. You have to have more security. You have to make yourself safe.
I've heard you.
Okay. I'll contact you. Let me go.
You said over the phone that you were trailing your husband. Yes. Wait. Are you still doing this?
Why not? Why will I not? The person you and I are discussing here is my husband. I need to do everything within my power to keep my marriage. And how to do that is to make sure I keep my husband away from every other woman.
Okay, so were you able to find anything?
Not really.
You see? You see? He was not lying to you about his whereabouts. You're just suspecting him unnecessarily. And that's wrong.
I think you have a point there. You know, I trailed him, till he left Akama completely. And he was actually heading for Capital City for the meeting. But then again, who knows if that woman is living in Capital City?
Can you just do less of this? Huh? And learn to trust the man in your life.
I wish I could. But I can't.
My dear, you can if you really want to. Honestly. Because suspecting a man of something you're not sure of brings bickering in marriage. And when that happens, both parties are at war.
I will not allow that to happen, so chill. After all, he doesn't even know that I'm, watching him.
Oh, thank God he doesn't know. Thank God. Because if you continue like this, you don't stop, and you keep doing this, he finds out. I tell you have a lot to contend with. Honestly.
Ijoma, now I'm going to repeat myself again. I said, I will not allow that to happen, so chill. Now, what can I get for you to eat from this?
My dear, I already told one of your mates to make me eba.
Ah, eba?
Yes.
You are an eba.
I'm an African woman, I need to eat something too. You understand? To be agile.
I know, forgive me. And I completely forgot that you know how to, send your orders in my house.
Yeah.
Make you not allow me to suspect you.
How? What do you mean?
I want to talk to you, Ugezu.
Okay, but I said I don't have your time. I don't want to talk to you.
Ugezu, please.
Why is it hard for you to understand?
Relax.
Relax. I should relax. Relax for what? Give me a reason why I should sit and talk with this sports brat.
Oh, please, if anyone is a sports brat here, that person is you.
Are you listening to the stupid girl you want me to sit and have a discussion with?
Get me. This is not the reason we are here. You should be careful.
I really do not care, okay? At this point, you are the hopeless, shameless, worthless, irresponsible fool.
Will you shut up? If you continue this way, I will walk away.
But you heard her calling me names.
Shut up.
I have had enough of her nonsense in this palace. And right now, I have come to put that nonsense to an end.
What do you want to do? Okay, wait. Are you not afraid of me anymore? Do you realize I'm your elder sister? Are you stupid? Is something wrong with your mind? Stop it. What is wrong with her? You what? Hey, what will you do? You what? Are you okay? You what? Stop! Are you mad? Are you mad or something?
Can you just allow me? Stop. Allow me.
Look at this sports brat. Stop. Okay? You two should stop. Stop it! Do you enjoy? Do you like what is going on here? As a matter of fact, I am enjoying it, Nkiru. Yes! Really? Yes! You are enjoying this. You are the first daughter of this household. What you two are doing is a show of shame. You should be leading by example. Nkiru, listen, let me tell you something. Being the first child of this family will not stop me from following my heart.
But do you even have a heart? You lack heart. You have nothing. And I don't allow me to break her heart.
Don't stare me.
Allow me to break her heart. She claims she has.
Let
me break her heart.
You do nothing.
You're a fool.
You're a fool. You're the bigger fool. Which is about you have fault. You have so many men at your beck and call. Choose whichever you want and leave okay alone. Beautiful. No, perfect. I love this, your idea. Why not give it to your younger sister? Let her go outside and pick the man of her choice. Let her leave my own man alone for me.
See, it is obvious that she wants more of my trouble. And I am so ready. I am so ready to give it to you.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Fool. Allow me.
Bring it on.
See, I am only
sports brat.
I am very proud because of you. Can you just get out of my way and let me fuck this girl up?
I said bring it on.
Relax.
I'm ready for you.
Relax.
Bring it on. Stop.
Mom.
Okay, wait. What's the matter?
Mom, Ugezu is looking for my trouble and I am going to give her a basket full of it.
What has she done this time?
She's still frolicking with my man and I need her to stop.
Is that the reason for this? What has come over you? I'm highly disappointed.
Mom, you better call her to order. Call her to order because I am going to do something really drastic. Better call her. Come on, will you get out? Call her to order. She better stay clear from my man. Rubbish.
What is she talking about?
Those children are dragging one man. They are after a man.
I don't
This
understand.
rubbish that I read on blogs is happening right in this palace.
Hey. Do they even know their royalty? And that men should be fighting for them rather than them fighting for men.
I think I know what to do. I think I have to report them to their father. He should be the one to stop this nonsense.
This is unimaginable.
Baby,
How are you?
I'm not fine. You said you were going to come early today, but you didn't come early.
I'm sorry about that. Something actually came up. Something I never planned. It made me to head first to the capital city to take care of something before coming back. It's a bit complicated, but I'm sorry,
I don't even understand what you're saying.
Hey, you don't need to bother yourself. The important thing is that I am here now. And I remember you said there is something you want to discuss with me.
Oh, yes.
Let me hear you.
Okay, my love, I want to have our baby abroad.
What?
Yes.
Is that really what you want?
Mm-hmm. And I'll be needing $150,000 for medical bills and upkeep.
This is serious. But to the best of my knowledge, before anybody should think of traveling out of this country, the person must have international passport.
Oh yes, I do have international passport.
Really?
Yes.
See, one day I am not comfortable with this arrangement.
Why? Why is that? I mean, it's for the good of our unborn child.
Well, you can say that, but I am not comfortable with the arrangement, like I said.
Listen, my love. Once I give birth to this child in the US, he will become an automatic citizen. And that will create good impact for his future.
Hey, there is something you are forgetting. I am that king who is sitting at the helm of affairs in this kingdom. I am actually the head of the principalities and powers in this land. That my son is delivered overseas does not move me in any way. Because every single thing he needs in life is already provided. I am simply waiting for that son of mine to come forth so I can unleash all the blessings that he has. What I have in stock for him is mightier than the so-called overseas. Are you not getting it?
Your Majesty, this is what I want. And I need it attended to.
Listen, there is something you're not getting. As a matter of tradition, the son of the king of Akama must be delivered in Akama. The first heir that he must breathe must be the heir of Akama. The first water that must touch his body must be the sacred waters of Obonife. How can all this happen if you take him abroad and deliver him there?
Baby, the way you are twisting this whole thing doesn't mean you're not going to give me the money.
It is not about twisting or about not giving you the money, but about the tradition of the land. Do you know what? Let me discuss this with the men that matter in this kingdom. I need to share this opinion and this idea with them, and then we can decide the way forward. Okay?
My love, my mind is made up. I can't change my mind.
Your mind cannot be made up when I'm telling you about the tradition of the land. You see what? I will be going back to the palace. Maybe we can discuss about this later.
Baby, are you hungry?
No, I am not angry, but I need to go to the palace. I will come back later in the evening, or maybe tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Sure, yes.
Auntie, yes, there is no doubt he came for her first. But the question is, what did she do? How did she treat him?
Please, let's not go into all that now. Okay?
Auntie, no, we have to go into that. Because I'm not letting go of my man.
Ugezu, can you listen to me for once?
Auntie, you know I've always listened to you. But you see, on this matter, I am sorry I won't.
Listen, this decision of yours will certainly pitch you against your sister.
And if that is what that little brat wants, then I am ready.
Hey,
Eh.
do you people even have shame? Now, how do you think outsiders will feel hearing that you are fighting over a man with your own sister, your blood?
Auntie, as if I care what others think. What matters to me is my heart. That is what I'm following. I'm sorry.
Ugezu, there are other men out there. Why don't you go after them and leave this one for your sister?
Beautiful. Auntie, what a beautiful idea.
Now,
Why don't you take this your advice to Giwe? She rejected him before I came in.
Ugezu,
Auntie.
you need to end this with okay.
Auntie,
at least for the sake of the family name.
Auntie, please, 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 I beg you with the name of God, nobody should bring the family's name into this. Yes.
Your father will be so disappointed hearing this kind of nonsense. Ugezu, you're the head princess of this palace, and your father holds you in high esteem.
Auntie, this matter is for the ladies. Nobody should bring my father into it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, let me shock you. For your information, your mother is already planning bringing in your father into this.
What?
Can I advise you, Your Majesty? Play along with her.
Oh no, are you aware that this lady can travel out of this country and make it impossible for me to ever set eyes on my son again?
That's why you have to marry her before she travels.
Oh no, does it mean you have not been listening to what I am saying? We're talking about a different kind of lady here. She can travel out of this country and make it impossible that I may not be able to set eyes on that son of mine again. And moreover, no, you should know this, that the heir to the throne of Akama must be delivered in Akama.
Playing along with her does not mean that she will travel. We are going to stop her.
How?
She can check in at the airport, but we will use immigration to bring her back to Akama Kingdom. Just play along with her and fix her marriage.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I don't know why you're looking at me like this. Have I done anything wrong?
I want to understand the exact thing you're doing with my daughters.
Nothing, Your Majesty. I approached Princess Ugewe firstly, but she turned me down. Somehow, by an act of God, Princess Ugezu and I bonded, so I decided to move on with her.
Was there a time you dated Ugewe?
I never dated her. I wanted to. I made my intention known to her. But she said I'm below her class. She called me all sort of names and barred me from coming to the palace to see her.
Why isn't she calling you her man?
Your Majesty, I think Princess Ugewe is in the right position to answer this question because I was never her man.
Chiwendo, I have thought over your request. I came back to let you know that I have decided to allow you travel abroad to have this baby.
Your Majesty. Thank you so much. Your Majesty, you're far too kind. Hey, King Omenka Fulonanya.
I know you will like it.
I love it.
You know, you are the sweetest thing that happened to me, and keeping you happy is something I want to do for the remaining days of your life.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate.
So when are you hoping to travel?
2nd of next month. You know, I've made all arrangements.
Okay.
I just need to, pay for accommodation.
Okay.
And then settle health insurance.
Beautiful. Okay, then I will provide the money that you need. But first, I have to pay your bride price.
No problem, Your Majesty. Provided it's going to be a secret.
No, that shouldn't be a problem. I will stick to the plan. It is something that I'm going to allow my Onowu to handle. Yes, Onowu will handle it.
It's okay. So, when is it happening?
Next week.
Next week?
Yes.
Huh. Is that not too sudden?
Why is it sudden? We are not inviting any guests. It's something we are doing secretly, just between some few men in your family and my men in council. That's it.
Well, it's okay.
Good.
Provided your elders will be able to keep their mouth shut.
You don't need to say that, my dear. All the men who are men in council are already Nze. There is nobody who becomes an Nze without first being initiated into the masquerade. And anybody who is initiated into the masquerade must be able to keep secret even unto death. Really? So you don't have anything to worry about.
Thank you so much, my love. I'm so happy right now. So tell me, do you need the touch of an angel?
No, you said the best of things. How did you get to know that is what my body is calling for right now?
Because I know you too well.
Really? You see why I will never ever stop talking about you?
I'll keep talking about me.
If you move, I will come right behind you.
Where do you want it? Here or inside?
No, it cannot happen here. It has to happen where it has to happen.
Okay. All right. I'll take the lead.
Right behind.
Yeah.
Right behind.
Come on,
Right behind.
Chiwendo, you know the one you're carrying is the heir to the throne of Akama.
Oh no, I was thinking that a child can only become heir to the throne when the bride price of the mother has been paid by the king.
Yeah. And all plans have been made for the bride price to be paid. But you need to understand that we have to do that, we have to handle that secretly.
Oh no, I understand that very well. And I am ready.
So, should I understand that to mean that you have not invited any of your friends?
Baby, I have just one friend, and her name is Mirabelle. You know, she's a very good friend, the type that can actually die for friendship.
So you invited her already?
On the contrary, you know, I did not invite her. I understand that this must be kept a secret.
Good. Very good. Because I am in a position to tell you that humans should not be trusted, absolutely. No matter how highly they are placed. When you trust them, absolutely. When the ships are down, majority of them will disappoint and betray.
One more important thing. The idea of calling the king of Akama baby is not acceptable to me. You can do that in a private room when you are together, but not when outside. The king of Akama is an institution, and we have to respect that.
I don't know why you like to take certain things so seriously.
Onyeze, royalty is royalty. It's a serious business. And all of us have to bear that in mind. It's my job.
Okay. But can we leave that for now?
Your Majesty, I have kept my own part of the bargain. So it will be very nice if you keep yours.
Can you tell me exactly what you want me to do so that you will understand both of us are on the same page?
Your Majesty, I need the money. I need the money so I can start making my travel arrangements.
I want to see your international passport with a visa in it.
And why?
I just want to see.
Does it mean you don't trust me anymore?
No, this is not about trust. It is about I am your man. And if there is anything about you that you think I am not supposed to know, let me know. Because as your man, I should be able to know everything about you.
Your Majesty, why do I have this feeling that you do not want me to travel anymore?
Why are you twisting this thing that I just said here now? You're not supposed to be twisting it. You have an international passport where you have already secured the American visa and you are traveling abroad and I am the person who is supposed to be financing this trip. Is there anything wrong in me having a look of that document?
All right. I will show you the international passport.
Do you know what? Forget about the document. Don't worry, don't show me again. I don't want to see. I'm going to provide you with the money and everything.
Your Majesty, no problems. I will show you the international passport.
He wasn't ready to speak, but from what I gathered, my queen, I think the king is seeing another woman.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, Your Majesty. I followed it up and I did proper investigation.
Were you able to find out who the woman is?
I'm still on it, my queen. But I know it's within this Akama kingdom. I'll try with Ilodibia to see if he has something to say.
Oh, please. Talk about human beings and not some stupid animal. That Ilodibe is not willing to open up at all. He's not willing to give out any useful information because my husband has so much caged him with his so-called masquerade bullshit. He's even willing to die instead of him to open up, to tell me my husband's secret. Never. He will not. God have mercy. I hate that boy.
This is serious. See, I will advise you verify properly before asking your king for your husband.
How in the world do you want me to verify that?
It's simple. Find out first of all who the lady is. And you need to find out what she has with the king also.
And how do I find out who the lady is?
My dear, instead of going to confront Ilodibe directly, use a soft approach on him and you may be surprised he will open up.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Use soft approach. In what way? Are you suggesting that I seduce our God or what?
Come on, give me a break. That's not what I'm talking about.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about seduction here. It's simple. You can get any information you want from the so-called masquerade guard without using the tools of intimidation. It's simple. All you need to do is play on his psyche, toy with his emotions, and weaken his sentiment. And you may be surprised he will open up and tell you things you never expected to hear.
Yes, come in. Oh.
Your Majesty.
How did it go?
Perfectly well. Here is our passport.
That young man delivered?
Yes.
I never knew he would deliver.
Your Majesty, actually that young man is the best we have around for such deals.
I can see. I hope you have paid.
Yes, 100%.
Good. Okay then, you may leave now.
Okay.
Keep me posted on everything. I want to have some rest, okay?
Thank you so much.
It's all right. This is good. Let me see how you are going to leave this country with the heir to the throne of Akama.
Where is my international passport?
I don't understand what you mean by international passport.
Oh, please don't give me that look.
Wait a minute. Are you planning to travel out of this country?
It is none of your business. Yes, it is none of your business whatever happens to me.
Well, since it is none of my business whatever happens to you, then go look for your international passport where you kept it.
Oh, come, mother, listen. I know that you came here and you took my international passport. With this singular act of yours, oh, come, mad. If you do not bring back my international passport, there is no telling what I am going to do to you. I am not bluffing.
I'll do it for you.
What? Oh, Mado!
Honestly speaking, Your Majesty, I'm very sorry to bring you into a matter such as this. But believe me when I tell you that I've tried everything within my power to stop this, but no way. That's the reason I'm bringing you in.
Honestly, my queen, I am curious because I want to understand exactly what is going on. I am not comfortable with the way you are sounding. From your tone alone, it is very clear there is something that is happening in my palace that I don't understand or that I'm not aware of. Can somebody let me into it?
Father, Ocheze is interfering in my relationship and I need that to stop. I know why they talk, because if I start, he go dey play, he go dey show. Guy, if I start, he go dey play, he go dey show.
You're very stupid to stand this way before me. What kind of princess is this? Does it mean you lack the courtesy to present things with decorum or something?
Honestly speaking, that is it. That's Ugebe for you. She lack decency of royalty.
And Ocheze, who has the decency of royalty, is the same person who stole from me. How do we explain that?
Ocheze, I need to understand exactly. What is she talking about?
Dad, I'm equally as confused as you are. I don't know what she's talking about. Let her say what she's talking about.
You know, I was busy doing something before I was called out here. As it is not clear that nobody wants to tell me what is going on, I have to go back to what I was doing.
No, Your Majesty. They're both fighting over a man. And you need to settle them before this long war between them goes out of hand.
You didn't just say that.
Yes, Father.
You both are fighting over a man?
Exactly, Your Majesty. That's the reason I involved you in this matter. I have tried everything to settle them, all to no avail.
And then you brought me out here to show me how stupid my daughters have become right under my nose. Ocheze, I am particularly disappointed in you. Honestly.
Your Majesty, please, you have a message.
The message can wait. There's an issue here. Can't you see?
Your Majesty, it cannot wait. This particular message needs your urgent attention.
The beautiful queen of Akama Kingdom. Ocheze wine. Ono gumazulaho. Odukonamba. My beautiful wife. I need you to find a way to resolve this nonsense before I return. There is something that just came up that I need to go and handle. I will see you soon.
There is only one way to resolve this matter. Ugezu, stay the hell away from my man.
Can you start explaining? What is the meaning of that text message you sent?
The text message is self-explanatory, so I do not see the reason for that question.
Shiwendu, we had an agreement. An agreement that states that I will only get to give you the money after you have shown me your international passport with a valid American visa inside of it.
And I'm telling you that it is not compulsory that you must see the international passport.
Really? Shiwendu, why do I have this feeling that you don't have any American visa anywhere? In fact, why do I have this feeling that you don't even have international passport?
You can think of you whichever way you want. I don't care.
Let me tell you the truth here. I am not going to give you the money until you have shown me your international passport and I confirm there is a valid American visa inside of it. Why are you laughing?
Honestly, my king, you will not like me if you decide to do that path.
And you feel you can blackmail the king of Akama because you are carrying his child?
Oh, not just his child, but the heir to the throne of Akama Kingdom.
You know what you want to do? There is a simple way we can solve this problem. I am going to give you the money. I don't want trouble. I will give you the money and we maintain what you are doing, but I'm going to have to do your introduction today.
I am no longer interested in marrying.
What did you just say?
I said I am no longer interested in marrying. I was never interested in marrying. Never.
What?
So if you know what is good for you, you make the money available. Else, I will spill everything that has been going on between us.
Since you have refused to tell me about that lady, I found out on my own.
Oh, you found out on your own? Very fine. That same way, locate her location. Do not bring me into this.
Why am I your babe when you don't tell me anything?
Yes, I refuse to tell you everything because you are always asking questions that are secret. My dear, I am expecting you and I, as boyfriend and girlfriend, we should be discussing about ourselves. How we are going to, build our own empire with the money we are getting from here. Instead of that, you are asking me about His Royal Majesty, the head of masquerade of Akama Kingdom. You want me to tell you things that concerns him? Look, I will never in my life, till I die, discuss anything that has to do with His Royal Majesty, my king, with his wife, let alone you.
Well, I have used the communication companies to establish that the destination is within Akama Kingdom.
Wait, oh. So you have been tracking me all this while? You have been tracking me online?
Of course. Since you have refused to, I have to do it on my own.
Now, listen and listen carefully. If His Royal Majesty hears about this, you are not just going to be fired. I am sure you are going to be beheaded.
I open up to my man because I trust you. Or are you going to disappoint me by telling the king what I told you in confidence?
My dear,
huh?
they are just using you. The queen is using you. Yes. I don't know why you are so desperate about the things that don't concern you.
See, my dear, the queen is tearing apart because of this relationship. That woman has been so good to all of us that works here.
Yeah, Dogasia now.
This is the opportunity to help her and the king to resolve all this. Please.
My dear, there's nothing I can do. As far as I'm concerned, instead of me to go to that woman and disclose anything that has to do with His Royal Majesty, my own king, let me, Beme.
What's the meaning of Beme?
Let me die. Come on.
Listen, Shimandu. I actually sneaked to my room to answer this phone call because I don't understand why you cannot obey simple instruction. I told you to stop calling my number. If there is an issue, send me an SMS. Can't you understand that?
I am calling to let you know that you have only tomorrow to make the money available to me. Failure to do so, I will not hesitate to go to your wife and your daughters and tell them of our sexual escapades. Trust me when I say I will not stop there. I will make sure that all the people of Akama Kingdom will get to know about us.
So why are you doing this?
You decided to bring in unnecessary conditions. Since you feel you can play, let us play to the end.
Can you tell me what are you hoping to achieve?
Okay, right now I'm not in the mood for question and answer session. You have just tomorrow to bring the money to me. Else.
Hello? Can't even manage to see one kind of girl. What kind of trouble is this?
No matter what my husband, you know you can tell me whatever it is. No matter what.
Honestly, I don't know how to tell you this.
Okay. You can start from anywhere. Just tell me. I want to know about it.
I got someone pregnant. You see, I have been trying everything possible to keep this away from you until she delivers the baby, so we can find a way to break the good news to you. But this lady is no longer ready to wait. She's suddenly threatening me that she's coming to tell you everything.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. But I must have to equally mention this to you that I didn't do this because I was lusting after the woman. No, it wasn't because of lust for women.
I do not know this woman you're talking about, but I'm certain that I am 100% finer than this woman.
Absolutely.
So if not for lust, why did you do it?
You see, after you delivered the girls for me, and you were no longer able to take in, I got worried because, you know, I needed you to take in, and you can see the possibility of getting an heir. But as you were no longer taking in, I decided to seek for spiritual help.
Spiritual help?
Yes, the spiritual help. Don't misunderstand it. It's actually within, local here. It's not any spiritual that may be something far. It's actually something I did within. There's this woman we call Nwanyema of Akiyi. Nwanyema of Akiyi is a spiritual woman. She's the one who ministers on the waters of Nemba. And she is the authority that can handle all these kind of problems. So when you were no longer able to conceive after delivering the girls, I consulted her to find out why my very beautiful wife was no longer conceiving after delivering the girls. The signs are not looking good, right? I knew it. I knew it, and that is why I am here. I came here because you came highly recommended. Tell me, what will I do to get everything working perfectly one more time? No, how do I get things back in their right places?
You're already moving faster than your leader by consulting me and then deciding for me. I haven't told you what I'm saying.
Ah, okay. So, what are you saying?
You have an heir to the throne, but the gods are saying that the heir to the throne will not come from Queen Ijelema.
So this heir, where then will he come from?
They did not tell me that.
You are really confusing me. If the heir to the throne that you speak of will not come from Queen Ijelema, my very beautiful wife, where then will he be coming from? Because I don't have any intention of marrying a second wife.
You must not have a second wife before having an heir to the throne.
You are really confusing me. Can you break this thing down? Mwanyuma of Aki, I am the king. Speak to me in a language I can understand.
You will certainly have a male child. But like I said before, not from Queen Ijelema. This is all I have for you. And I know I'm clear on this.
I gathered from that ministration that she wanted me to do something with a maid who was going to get pregnant and bear me the heir that I need. That is why I did what I did.
You did the right thing.
You didn't just say that.
Of course I did. If you were to be my brother, I will also tell him he did well. He should go marry a woman he got pregnant. That is if you're sure that she's carrying a male child.
No, she already confirmed to me that she's carrying a male child.
Then marry her.
It's not that easy. She's afraid that you're going to kill her.
Why will I do a thing like that? After all, you're the king. You're entitled to marry many wives. So?
That's true, but I never wanted to marry more than one wife.
Hey, before God and man, I have nothing in mind against you and your woman.
She's not my woman, you are my woman.
Send me to her. Of course, since she's scared, let me give her a reason why she should marry you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for your understanding. I really appreciate it.
It's nothing. I presume you're Chiwenda.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now, why do you want to engage in a fight that will consume your life?
Your Majesty, I don't understand what you're saying, my queen.
The pregnancy. You want to tie around the king's neck does not belong to him.
My queen.
Don't even try to open that your God-forsaken mouth to lie in front of the queen of Akama Kingdom. The pregnancy doesn't belong to him. Now turn around, look at me. Turn around and look at my face.
My queen.
Now do I look like I'm kidding? Keep your eyes on me. The pregnancy is not his. It doesn't belong to him. Go and look for who kept you in the family way. The man we're talking about is my husband. Now let me tell you this. The king is infertile. He cannot make a woman pregnant. You are privileged to hear this. Stay the hell away from him. I repeat, go and look for the man who kept you in the family way. Leave my husband alone. If you make me return the second time, you will not like what you will see. I won't be this friendly.
What was that? Hey! So the queen knows that the king is sterile. Hey! Hey!
Onowu, I am still not comfortable with the way she accepted the whole thing.
You are right. And this is a call for extreme carefulness.
You know, as it is, I feel like running away. Maybe, just maybe, this will be that time for me to take that vacation you have been advising me to take, and I refused.
Well, where could you be possibly run to?
Somewhere very far from here. Maybe travel to Barbados. Yes, I have a family in Barbados. I have a brother in Barbados, Mr. James Wilson. Maybe, just maybe, he is going to organize the heavy banquet to host me when I arrive in Barbados.
A man does not run away from his father's house. The heat is on already. You have to stay back and douse the tension. A man does not run away from his father's house. I'm not a king like you.
The man who lives should be able to understand when danger is lurking around. And when you feel that danger lurks around, the best thing for you to do is to run so you can live to fight another day.
Your Majesty, there's a secret I have been keeping from you for a very long time. But I think it's time to let the cat out of the bag.
What is it?
I want you to know that my bags are already packed. I will go. If you asked me to go, I promise I will quietly leave.
Why? Why are you getting me scared? Why will you pack your bags? I don't understand. What is going on?
Please, I want you to know that I did what I did. I just had to do the needful. Please.
Can you cut down on the suspense, please? The suspense is getting too much and it is getting very unnecessary. Can you tell me what this is all about?
I will tell you, Your Majesty. But I still repeat, I did everything I did for your own good. I did it for the throne's sake. I did it in the overall interest of Omenka Folonanya's extended family of Akama.
Can you tell me what you did?
Your Majesty, you mentioned that I was unable to give birth again after the gods.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot that after 6 years we got married, we were unable to conceive. I discovered something. That you're impotent.
What? What did you just say?
That's the truth, Your Majesty. You are impotent. If you can remember, when we got married, we stayed 6 years without conception. I became so worried, and you too, in the quest of trying to find out the reason for us not conceiving after 6 years. I discovered that you're impotent. Then, I had to do the needful.
What? Are you trying to say to me now that Oshes, Nkiru and Ugabe are not my biological daughters?
They are not from you, Your Majesty.
Daughters of my fathers. What?
I know what I did is unheard of. But remember, I did everything. I did it just to cover your shame. And for your name to still linger. Please, Your Majesty. My bags are already packed in case you want me to leave. I promise I will leave. And I want you to know that it is only you and I that know this. I promise. I have never mentioned it to anyone. I will go if you want me to go.
No wonder you're glowing.
Leave me alone, Joe.
That Frank forgave you after everything shows how mature he is. That he has even fixed a date for your introduction. This is the best news I've heard today.
I can say that again. I am super excited about it too. And you know you're going to be my maid of honor, right?
I'm not going to drag it with anyone. So no need for the pre-information.
So, we're on the same page.
A very big yes. So what's the color of the day?
Oh, honestly, my head is blank. That's something I need us to talk about.
A discussion of such nature will not be done standing. So let's look for a place to sit.
Yes, ma. Shall we?
Who is the father of the baby you are carrying? Shiwandu, I am going to kill you and get rid of your remains in a way that your family will not even have anything that they will bury if you fail to speak to me right now. Who is responsible for the pregnancy you are parading? You think I'm talking what?
You're hurting me, please.
Who is the father of the unborn child?
My boyfriend.
Which of them?
I have only one boyfriend. His name is Okomado. Please.
Okomado from where? Who are you?
I am Okomado.
The same Okomado. Listen, you have 24 hours to get out of this house. Leave this place and lock the door. When you lock the door, keep the key outside. If I should come back here tomorrow and you are still anywhere around this vicinity, you will be responsible for what happens.
So, you are carrying my child. You are pregnant for me and you refuse to let me know?
Look who's talking. That was what I came to tell you the day I met you with Cynthia.
You would have just said it. I mean, you would have just opened up and let me know. I would have managed the situation.
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Okomado. In my next life, what am I saying? Even this life, I do not want to have anything to do with you. I hate you!
Did she just threaten me? Was that a threat? As if I care. So, I am going to be a father. Yes! I am going to be a father. Yeah!
This is the end of my marriage. So what did he say when you told him what happened?
He didn't say anything.
So, where is he now?
I don't know, he left angrily. Gosh. I have made the biggest mistake of my life. I shouldn't have told him.
No, stop blaming yourself. You did what you're supposed to do. You know you can't keep this away from him forever.
I shouldn't have told him. You don't get it. At least not now. Now what if he returns and asks me to leave?
That is not possible. The king of Akama Kingdom understands what you have done for him. Trust me. He's not going to tell you to leave. The revelation is good for him. Because he must still be having the idea of taking another wife to bear him a son. The revelation will help take it off his heart. So stop blaming yourself. Please. Okay?
My husband knows too well that I'm not a fan of silence. His silence is tormenting me. At least he should have said something. This man is my life. You don't get it. Whatever thing you're saying, you're not even making sense.
I understand that look. Just go and meet him. And remain remorseful. I'm sure he will understand. Okay? Oh no, it's okay. Just... Your Majesty.
I will just leave. If that will heal your wounded heart.
My heart is not wounded. You did what you did in the overall interest of the royal family of Akama. Only a sadist will crucify you for what you did. I am not a sadist, and I will never crucify you. Now, when you went out of your way to make me a father, even when it was obvious that I couldn't have fathered one, what you did is a reason for any sane man to love you and not make you feel pain.
I can't believe this. You have forgiven me.
Even my father, we have a reason to turn in his grave if I fail to forgive you. What you did is something that registered very deep in my heart. And I love you for doing that.
Just like that? You're not going to use it again?
Listen. You did what great women of old did. To salvage their husbands' families when they discovered that their husbands were impotent. You planted a seed that has registered very deep in my heart. And because of this thing you have done, you and I, forever. You are not going anywhere because you belong here. I love you. And I love you from the deepest part of my heart.
Oh, God. Thank you, Your Majesty.
I have vacated the building as the king instructed. I left the keys on the center table.
Take.
What is this?
I just have it and take a look what we have inside there.
So the king took my international passport?
That is what is it. India. His Royal Majesty gave me $5,000 and you are international passport. Take it easy now. Are you tearing this?
Hey! Hey! king is a good man. The king is so kind.
You will hear.
Tell him I really appreciate. Tell him thank you. Tell him I really appreciate this. Hi.
My prince.
Yes, what is it?
My prince, I'm pregnant.
For who?
For you, my prince. I've not done it with anyone in this community except you.
You must be very stupid. Just find a way to take care of yourself.
My prince. What do you mean I should find a way to take care of myself? You are the father of my child.
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, you're not in my class. Just find a way to take care of yourself.
My prince. My prince.
Ezebia, this Udumelu you speak of, I remember her. Are you confirming to me that she was actually pregnant for me then? Was she pregnant? Was Udumelu pregnant? The king of Akama is asking a question. This Udumelu, who approached him with information on pregnancy, was she pregnant? She was bleeding. Bleeding to death when she cursed you with that blood. Your inability to impregnate any woman is because of that curse. Not only will you marry her to see that son of yours, but you must mourn her as a queen because she remains the queen of Akama. Okay. This son you speak of, where can I find him? Send delegation to his grandmother. Chances are you are going to find the one whom the gods of Akama already named Ezenwa.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, no.
You didn't sound good. You didn't sound happy over the phone.
That is because I am not happy. I am not.
What happened?
Oh no, you remember Udumelwe, right? Udumelwe, the young maiden who claimed that I got her pregnant when we were much younger. You remember her?
Yes. The maiden who claimed to be pregnant for you when we were much younger.
Listen. I just finished holding consultation with Ishie Benebu, the renowned seer of Akama. That maiden did not just claim to be pregnant for me. That denial is actually the reason for all these problems that I am having. I came to let you know that you have to set out on a journey to Abata village to go and see her mother. To find a way we can solve all these problems that are practically consuming me.
Onyeze, you have to calm down. I will go to Abata village to find out what happened. But first, you have to tell me everything.
My lord. Babe. Baby, you can say that again. Wow. Baby, are you just asking that? Of course, I can't wait to be your wife. Yes! Babe, you're joking. Oh, my love. Okay. I'm telling my parents immediately, and be rest assured you'll be given a befitting welcome. I'll call you back. What is it?
Sister, I am not here to fight you.
No. What do you mean you're not here to fight me? The last time I checked, you and I are cat and dog in this house. No, now, let's continue fighting. Yes, let's continue fighting. I want to see the end of it.
I'm really not here to fight. Okay?
Ugebe, no. We must see to the end of that fight. Yes. You and I are mates in this house. Let's see to the end of the fight.
I know I have really acted unethical and it's really bad of me. And I have come to tell you that you can have okay. Just take him.
Hello? Okay, wait. You have come to tell me that I can have okay. What makes you think you are in a position to tell me that I can have okay? Your resistance will not change anything. It can't stop me and okay. At all, are you not seeing it? And may I remind you that I have spoken to our parents and they said I did not do anything wrong.
I know. You are right. They are also right. And I'm really sorry. I mean, I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did in the past, considering the fact that you are my elder sister. I am sorry. It was really so bad of me to have done so. And I have come to realize it. Please, kindly forgive me. Please.
Okay, wait.
Yes. I don't want us fighting anymore because of a man. It's not worth it. Please.
Look at me. Ugebe, look at me. You know, you've always been my best kid sis. And I love you very much. But all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. You changed completely. But it's fine.
Since you realized your mistakes, I've forgiven you. Okay?
You have.
I have. Come here. My lovely kisses. I love you, okay? I've forgiven you.
I knew a day like this would certainly come. And I'm happy it has finally come. You're welcome, the messenger of the king.
I'm still trying to understand how you know that I'm here to speak for the king.
My heartbroken daughter died a long time ago. And before she died, she laid a curse on him. As I consulted the Dibiafa, he told me that the curse has become potent and that the one who impregnated and rejected my daughter will someday come for his son.
What kind of curse is that?
Men will always cripple themselves thinking that they cripple women. Can anyone cripple the daughter of Akama?
What I can pick from your presentation is that Udumelu, your daughter, is no more.
Udumelu, my daughter, died long time ago. Even before the king married the one he now calls queen. Yes. He took my daughter's virginity and rejected her. He barred her from coming near him when she became pregnant. My daughter did not say anything. She died in agony. And before she died, she laid a curse on him because the one she loved and trusted paid her back with wickedness and rejection.
Honestly speaking, sweetheart, we would have gone with Onowu. To tell you the truth, I wonder what we're doing here when the first son of the family is out there.
My beautiful wife, you see, our men of Abata village are the most dreaded in our Akama kingdom. They may forget the fact that I am the king of Akama and beat me mercilessly when they... No, mainly when they realize how their sister, Udumelu, died. I sent Dionowu to handle this because I know that he will be able to do it well. Trust me.
It's all right. I think it's time for us to tell the girls that they have an elder brother. They'll be so happy to hear this news.
Talking about the girls, I actually know that eventually they will find out that I am not their biological father. But let me tell you this. It does not change anything. They are my daughters, and no matter what, they will remain my daughter until the end of time.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Did you mean to say that she died with a pregnancy?
She was delivered of a baby boy. After her delivery, she started bleeding. She cursed the then prince with her innocent blood for denying her pregnancy. He will never impregnate another woman.
We found out that's what the king is facing now.
The doctors will always believe that he is fertile because that's what the results will always show. But the curse from my daughter will not allow his fertile semen to fertilize the egg of any woman. Never.
This is deeper than we thought. Please, where is the boy now?
He is now a man. And I'm sure he does not want to have anything to do with the king of Akama.
Please, we need you to talk to him. He is the future of Akama. We want you to help us to reconcile him with his father.
My husband mentioned things that must be done before Ezenwa is reconciled with his father.
The same name Ishe Ibenebu mentioned to Onyeze. The name given to him by the ancestors of Akama, Ezenwa. What a beautiful name. Please, what is it your husband listed so that we can do it according to his instructions?
He must come here and marry my daughter in line with the marriage traditions of Akama. And again, he must organize a funeral ceremony for her where she will be buried like a queen. Yes.
Ezenwa, I want to thank you from the very depth of my heart for accepting to come back here and assist me, with all
assist you? Assisting you was never one of my reasons of coming back home. I came back home because I get the opportunity to give my own mother the befitting funeral I had always wanted to give her. But my grandma here would not allow me to do that.
Because I was told that the king will one day come looking for you. So I said, hold on. So that since your mother was denied being the queen, at least she will be buried as the queen.
That's the burial we just given to her. Ezenwa, the son of his father, the one positioned by the gods to be the heir to the throne of Akama Kingdom. Please, I'm pleading with you to temper justice with mercy.
I don't even know what to say to you all. I don't.
Honestly, Ezenwa, you should be able to have something to say. Because Ono, in his wisdom, has already explained everything. It might interest you to know that several times in the past, I tried to appoint someone into the position of the managing director of the Royal Steel Company. Each time I try to appoint somebody, I will fail. As we speak, the position of the managing director of the steel company is still vacant. Now I know why. The gods of Akama actually sent you to the UK to go and study management so that you can come back and take over the management of that company. I am pleading with you to find a place in your heart and forgive what I did against your mother. It was as a result of youthful exuberance, not because I hated your mother. I never hated her. I want you to forgive me. See yourself as the son of a king. And no matter what happens, the son of a king will always be the son of a king. Tamper justice with mercy, like you know who said, and come into your place and take over the management of that royal state company. Ezenwa, I want you to I know you are still finding it difficult to come to terms with the things I'm explaining to you. But I need you to understand something. It is very clear that the gods of Akama actually moved ahead of all of us to prepare this day. You are the son of a king. And I'm pleading with you to forgive and forget what happened. Come into the reality of the moment. Take over the position as the managing director of the Royal Steel Company. And too many things will actually fall in their right places. Please.
There's an urgent need for an heir to the throne, for an heir to the throne. This a trying time for the king of the kingdom, the king of the kingdom. So who is that woman who will bring forth the heir? So who will be the carrier of the incoming king? The king is desperate to have an heir, to have an heir. The throne needs an heir. There's an urgent need for an heir to the throne, for an heir to the throne. This a trying time for the king of the kingdom, the king of the kingdom. So who is that woman who will bring forth the heir? So who will be the carrier of the incoming king? The king is desperate to have an heir, to have an heir.